the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. And it is Magic basketball tonight as the Orlando Magic go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Taking a look at the Lakers, playing above 500 in the last few weeks. Not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight. And while we have a moment here, another discussion topic. Shaq, you are one of the most physical players the league has ever seen.
We're coming at you from the beautiful Amway Center in downtown Orlando, Florida, home of the Magic. Last outing for Orlando, they won that game against Chicago. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on them.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Lewis Williams out there with Russell. Then there's Brown. Then it's Williams. And it's Gasol in at the 4. The Magic shooting their first free throws of the evening. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Russell with it. Trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Miami. Harris against Williams. Here's Gasol. Here's Brown. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Here's Houdini. He's guarded by Russell. Gordon kicks to Vucevic. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Houdini. The kick out to Oladipo. 5 to shoot. Gordon the pass to Harris. A rebound by Gasol.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And Brown throws it down hard.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And the basket good.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Russell dishes to Gasol. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Here's Gasol after the Magic pick up 2. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Houdini. The wide open look here for Oladipo. Good on the triple. Oladipo's got himself on the board with 3 there.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Russell kicks to Gasol. The screen from Brown. He faded back on that one to give himself some room. And it's 6 points for Pau Gasol. Here's Houdini. He's guarded by Russell. No one covering.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
The Lakers in the lead. They get a hand on it. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Williams comes with a double team. The pass to Harris. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Russell kicks to Williams. This one for three. Can't get it to go. And Orlando will come the other way. Guys, this offense very effective.
Going right at him.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
And the foul called on Pau Gasol. Roy Hibbert's checked in for the Lakers. Randall comes in for Pau Gasol. And now, let's bring you the list of the top three-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10. Fourth, the Magic.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing. That has led to wide-open, long-range shots, and that's why we see the great numbers from the three.
Here's Houdini. 38 points for him last game against Chicago.
And it just wasn't about the offense. I mean, he was racking up the steals and taking advantage of some sloppy play by the opponent.
Now Russell, after Victor Oladipo missed from long range. Nobody near Williams. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Houdini. He has 5. Kicks it out to Gordon. It's stolen by Randall. And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
Here's Houdini. His numbers are borderline ridiculous in the best way possible at the moment. He's averaging nearly 33 points a game. On the wing, Harris. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Los Angeles leading by 3. Williams passes to Russell. He dishes it to Randall.
Over these last 10 games on the Magic schedule, this is how they stack up right here. First in shooting percentage. First in free throw percentage. And they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Nene, he's checked in for Vucevic. Hezonja comes in for Gordon. And it's Payne in for Oladipo. Here's Houdini. Kicks to Harris. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Now, here is Russell. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. There's the bucket. Good.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical, dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
Here's Houdini. 6-point game. Harris a screen on Russell. Clock at 6. Williams comes with a double team. Houdini passes to Harris. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
Now here's Randall. He's coming off a 16-point game against Miami. Outside Russell. The 3. Payne grabs the board. Last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Heat.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with a road win.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And let's check out some stats for Russell. The past month has been surreal. Putting up about 18 points per, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds. And when it all comes together for him, this is what he's capable of.
And this is exactly what his coaches have been waiting for that light bulb to come on.
The Magic making a switch here. Johnson's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Bass is checked in.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through it, and that's not legal.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Bass. The dish to Williams. Sinks the three-pointer.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Johnson can't hit.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Lee kicks to Russell. To the paint. Here's Randall. Off target at the rim.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure.
And the Gasol brothers, both starters in the All-Star game last season. It's the first time that's happened.
It's like a dream come true. It's hard to really picture it. I'm just proud to be Mark's brother.
Well, their story is a bit like a fairy tale, the way. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Brown. Julius Randle comes in for Pau Gasol. Brandon Bass is checked in for Derek Williams. And it's Russell in for Williams. Houdini, he's in at point guard. Nene is out there with Harris. Then there's Oladipo. And it's Hezonja in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Lakers trail by 4. Outside, Russell. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Orlando.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls delivered quite a performance. He ended up with 38 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
And Hezonja gets it to go.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
The drive by Russell. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Here's Houdini. He's got 11. They double him with Russell. Houdini passes to Hezonja. Here's Houdini. 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The Lakers making a switch here. Williams is checked in, and Harris drops them both. 1:57 left to play here in the second quarter. Now, here is Russell. Not a lot of room. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And it's Oladipo with the jam.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Russell kicks to Williams. Back to Russell. Pass to Bass. They grab their own miss. Russell, no good.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job. It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
He lobs it up, deflects the pass. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Lou Williams is checked in for the Lakers. Here's Azania. A three-pointer off the mark. Lakers trail by 10.
They have a 2-for-1 situation if they go quick.
Yeah, I don't think they have to rush, though, Greg. Just need to find a good shot this time.
Offensive rebound. Left side, Williams. Over Harris. The Lakers rebound. Randall. And just miss after miss right now. With 1 on the clock. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. You got to play without fouling.
He doesn't get the second one. That'll do it for the first half. Magic lead by 11. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, an incredible turnaround for you guys between the first and second quarters. What allowed you to jump out to this lead you've built?
I just think we started playing more cohesively as a team. We weren't really on the same page to start out the game, but after that first quarter, yeah, we turned it around.
Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started.
Okay, guys, solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing. But just a few things to talk about before the second half. I'll say this. We kept a very tight handle on the basketball, and that's something I always like to see. The fewer turnovers, the better, obviously. Keep your heads on a swivel out there. Something I did like? Well, a bunch of times we forced a turnover that led directly to a bucket. I wouldn't mind seeing that happen a few more times after the half. And when it comes to the speed of the game, I'd love to see it being played at a walk, not a sprint, if you get my drift. Let's not hurry things. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
And what a game for Houdini. He's got 16 points, and he has been the definition of a thief with all those steals.
And Clark, defensively, he has played this game just so intelligently. I mean, he hasn't let them get away with any loose passes or sloppy ball handling.
Here's Houdini. Kicking off the second half, here's Lionel Hollins 5. Russell is out there with Williams. Then it's Pau Gasol. Then there's Brown. And it's Williams at the small forward. Shots good from Houdini.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Poke loose, unhindered, going all the way.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. To the middle, here's Vucevic, and he gets the bucket. Vucevic has got 9 points.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Brown right side. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Vucevic.
How about the game for Brown? He's got 8 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
They really do. He is not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, you know he's going to be there to fight for it.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight. And the first one at the line is good. And Brown drops them both. Magic leading by 13. Here's Houdini. 20 points for him. And he goes right over to D'Angelo Russell and slams it down.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the road.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Gasol. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run, averaging 17 points per game, 11 rebounds, and 6 assists. What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
Like this, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Here's Houdini. 24 points for him. Gordon with a screen on Brown. Shot clock at 6. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. And the Magic lead by 19. Russell kicks to Williams. Last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
And the last time these teams met, it was a walk in the park, and everybody got in on the act. Their bench was spectacular.
I agree with you. I mean, the starters were extremely happy to get some rest and let the bench guys do the heavy lift.
This offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's Gasol. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 6th assist on the night.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Vucevic a screen on Russell. Here's Houdini. In the corner, it's Gordon. Oladipo goes in. Here's Houdini. He's guarded by Russell. Here's Houdini, and it's blocked by Brown. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break. Williams has got his third basket of the night right there.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Magic Dancers!
And up on your screen now are the most dependable free throw shooters from the point guard position since the All-Star break. Fourth, Freak.
Well, he's the guy you want on the free throw line when it matters. I mean, he's consistent as they get.
Well, automatic is the word that comes to mind when you're talking about his free throw shooting. There are a lot of terrific foul shooting point guards, and he's right at the top of the list.
Johnson, he's checked in for Orlando. Payton comes in for Oladipo. Roy Hibbert's checked in for the Lakers. Gasol setting the pick for Russell. Gasol on the high post. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. 10 points for Pau Gasol.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Inside. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Vucevic. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. Second in field goal percentage. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And you mentioned it. I mean, one of the top shooters in the league, quick trigger, with just a little better footwork. Boy, I tell you what, he could even move higher up the rankings. Looking at the numbers for Vucevic, he's got 11 points and a block. He's been their leader, stirring the drink at the offensive end and then anchoring the defense.
And yeah, Clark, what an example he's been setting out there.
It's Williams with the drive, and he gets it to go.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Here's Houdini. 24 points for him. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 13.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Williams kicks to Williams. Gasol's in the post, defended by Gordon, and that one's good. And that's 12 points for Pau Gasol. Magic leading by 15. Here's Houdini. His numbers are borderline ridiculous in the best way possible at the moment. He's averaging nearly 33 points a game. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Magic.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Nene, he's checked in for Vucevic. Hezonja comes in for Aaron Gordon, and it's Payne in for Payton. Williams kicks to Hibbert. To the right side. The drive by Russell. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
The Magic have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. And Hibbert with the block. And they're able to recover. Johnson outside. Beyond the arc. The shot is off. Lakers trail by 16. Williams kicks to Hibbert. 1:57 left in the third. Here's Houdini. Payne gets a wide open look. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell drills the three-pointer. Houdini's got 12 points here in the second half.
And after as hot as he is here tonight,